DC here. Hi guys and gals. Well, hope you're well. It's lunchtime and it is Wednesday. And I just left my normal picnic place. A whole group has just moved in. I think they're getting ready for a birthday party or something. It seems from the, how do you say that? The ethnic style of the dressing. They're probably Turkish. At least the elderly ladies could be. And I'm not saying that in a facetious way. Actually, it looks really cool. They seem to be getting ready, like I say, for a fun birthday party. People are coming over with tons of bags and stuff. And the elderly ladies are putting tablecloths on the picnic tables. They were looking at me with the evil eye. You know what I mean by that? Is it like, when are you going to go so that we can, you know, steal your table and finish? Because I guess they wanted to take the whole place anyway. So I just walked off. Oh, there's more of them coming. So it's well, it might, I don't know what it is exactly, but yeah, there's another group coming together with their bags and stuff. Yeah, they're all together. Well, they're not quite as traditional as the ones that were over there. Yeah. So, yesterday I tried something I found rather amusing. Was on the MyHeritage page. If you know MyHeritage, it is a page that's good for genealogies and getting together for yeah, so like I say, genealogies and DNA tests and so on. I'm not quite certain. I think it's actually from an Israelite group that owns it. But you know, a lot of these pages are actually owned by Mormon groups or whatever, you know, because they're very much into family trees and so on. But we won't get into that for the moment. Yeah, so why I'm saying that is because they have, of course, I mean, you have family pictures and stuff like that. And what they had made at the time is they had made an app where within the group, you had to like be a member, where you could recolorize pictures. I don't do that actually, because I found that sometimes, you know, like they just kind of guess. They've got these pretty cool though artificial intelligence applications. But the problem is that, like, take for example my grandmother, which never had anything else but white hair as far as I was concerned, and never dyed it or whatever. Well, like, you know, when they make the artificial intelligence thing and the recolorizing, well, she comes out as a blonde, and she never was blonde, and so on. But what they had, and some of you have seen it, I saw it on Facebook that some of you have seen it, they've got what they call animate. So they enhance the pictures, so the faces, and then they make little movements. They got, like, I don't know, probably 10 or 12 animations where, you know, the eyes roll, the mouth opens, and the head moves a little bit. And it actually makes you think. There's no sound, of course, but it makes you think that they're talking, or, you know, like an old style film, especially if it's the old style pictures. It's kind of weird almost. Now, if you ever use Snapchat, you probably know, like, Snapchat often like improves your face or whatever. You know, there's programs for that, you know, that'll make your face skinnier or remove wrinkles and stuff like that. And this does it a little bit. So there were some animations that I did of my grandfather that looked really weird. I didn't use those. I put them actually on Facebook, a few of the animations. But you know, like I say, one of them I made my grandmother as a blonde, and she never was. My grandfather, like, one of the ones I didn't use, made him look like oh goodness, well, is it Festus, the uncle in the Addams Family? Made him look like that. Actually, it was so weird. Maybe should have kept that one, actually. But the few others were pretty good. I say pretty good because they made him look a little bit younger than he actually was. One of the animations of my grandmother, it was like if there was the face that was moving and the hair wasn't moving. So like I say, the artificial intelligence behind those apps isn't always that bright at times. But nevertheless, it was kind of like weird. So I made a mini video, put it on Facebook, and I put it on the other Facebook channel where I have with the family. And you know, for all of us, I mean, because my granddad has been gone since I was with Mrs. DC, so he probably died in 1974, 74 or 75. And my grandmother, so my grandmother would have been, you know, way earlier than that. Let me see now. Well, probably 1970. I'm not quite certain. A few years earlier, anyway. I say way earlier. It wasn't way earlier, but a few years earlier. Yeah. So, looking at that though was, I guess, for all the family members that were on the Facebook, was kind of like a funny and almost surreal situation. Now, I mean, of course, you could do the picture with anybody. I mean, like I was talking earlier this week, you know, my dad left us 2 years ago on March 1st, but I don't have to do that. I've got videos of my dad, and I have his voice on a tape for other things, you know, so I know I can make him, so to say, I can bring back memories of him moving and talking and so on. This is still kind of cool if it's people, you know, that died way before I was going to say we were making videos or home movies and stuff, and just to see them kind of like slightly moving, I guess it you know, it kind of brings back some memories, especially like, you know, when you look at them and you're wondering, like, did they really look like that? And then you think, like, kind of, yeah. So it's fun. It was fun. Anyway, if you're on the MyHeritage page, you can go and try it and, you know, just have a little bit of fun on it. I mean, it's not something I would do regularly, but yeah, it passed the time. And I was on Skype with my mom when we did it, so we did it kind of together. So she would look and she would say, well, that doesn't look like my mom. And I thought, like, well, it does. And it was funny anyway, you know, so you can see how memories diverge over time. Anyway, I guess that's been enough. So anyway, if you tried it, tell me what you think about it. And that'll be it. I'll be DC signing off. Take care, everybody, and hope that you have a good Wednesday. It is hump day. Yes. Bye-bye.